Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Sober School, where you can always find experience, strength, and hope. My name is Drew. I'm an alcoholic. We want to welcome you to this platform here today, regardless of what your addiction may be. You are welcome here. We support your pathway to recovery, your pathway. Whichever pathway it is that you choose, well, we're here to help, and we definitely want to make sure that it works for you. If you're watching this through the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page, we encourage you to share your own experience, strength, and hope in your own words of wisdom. You never know who needs to hear what it is you might have to say, and it could just change someone's life, including your own. I want to give a quick announcement. Tomorrow night, Friday night, October the 20th, it will be our pilot meeting of the Crosstalk meeting series. It'll be located at Pea Ridge United Methodist Church at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. So I encourage you guys to come on down. Again, these meetings are designed to be different. They're not your normal same old meetings. They are specifically designed to engage you. So there will be a lot of crosstalk for sure. A lot of questions being asked. I want to talk today, kind of go back and share a little bit more about Jenny. As I referred to her yesterday. Jenny came into the rooms back in 2020, and she was struggling with her alcoholism. And I know this because I sat and talked to Jenny for an hour and a half. Myself. So this is all firsthand as she's relating it to me. And so everything I'm sharing, she shared this all straight with me. So it's not secondhand and third hand and all that. But she came into the rooms in 2020. She was basically told she had nothing to contribute. She needed to get on with it and move on because she had nothing to contribute because she was not 90 days sober. And as I mentioned yesterday, that does not represent, in my opinion, all of AA. Okay, and let me be very clear. I will never stress one program over the other, one pathway over the other. That's just not how we do things. It's not how I do things. Okay, but I am speaking within the context of AA right now, and that behavior, her being told by an old timer, a long timer, to move on because she doesn't have 90 days of sobriety. That is not representative of AA, of the program of action that I know to be Alcoholics Anonymous. And it got me thinking this morning, and I could go on. I could probably do a whole series just on this topic alone, but it got me thinking this morning. When I came in the room, I was specifically looking for something. Hope, freedom, normalcy, sanity. I was specifically looking for something. If you're a newcomer and you've never been into an AA room, or maybe you've relapsed and you're coming back into the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous or Narcotics Anonymous, you're coming back in. Let's talk a little bit about what you can expect. What you should be able to expect are loving arms, wide open, welcoming you back. The majority of people in all these programs, they will do that. Whether it's your first time or your second, third, fourth, 500th time back into the rooms, they will welcome you back and welcome you in with open arms. I know this firsthand because 90% of the people that whenever I came back into the rooms, 95% of the people welcome me back with open arms. And as I mentioned the other day, their arms got a little bit wider. But you may be hesitant. I understand you may be hesitant coming into the rooms. You don't want to admit that you're powerless. You don't want to admit failure, that you've not been able to control your drinking, that you've not been able to control your drug use. I get it. I was there too. But when I came in the rooms, I had already given up hope. Man, I had no hope. I knew I couldn't handle my alcoholism. I knew I couldn't handle my drinking. I had already tried everything. So what did I have to lose? So I came back in looking for anything. And that's as weird as this sounds, that's as specific as I can get. I came back in looking for anything. What I did not come looking for, though, was to pick the program apart. See, the first time I came in, I wasn't looking for hope. I wasn't looking for support. I wasn't looking for, the words of encouragement. What I was looking for was a reason to not come back to AA. And guess what I found? I found a reason not to come back to AA. I'm talking back in 2013, of course, the very first time I came in the rooms. So when I first came in the rooms back in 2013, I didn't come in looking for experience, strength, and hope. I came in looking for pettiness. I came in looking for contradictions. I came in looking for, egos. I came in looking for reasons for me not to come back. And guess what I found? I found reasons not to come back until finally I hit that point of desperation. We call it the gift of desperation, G-O-D, gift of desperation, right? I hit that point of desperation in 2021 where I didn't have any expectations. I wasn't looking for anything. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for nothing. I was just looking for a place to go off and die, and I knew that I'd better be able to tell God that, yes, I tried to say a thing wholeheartedly, right? That's what I was looking for. So if you're coming into the rooms, what you have with that preconceived idea that you have in your mind, if you come in looking to pick it apart, pick the program of action apart, pick the people apart, if you come in looking to fail, expecting to fail, then there's a good chance you're going to fail. There's a good chance you're going to find things to pick apart. In other words, you're going to find what it is you're specifically looking for. But if you come in sincerely, honestly, willing to take whatever suggestions are given to you, to try to at least try to apply those suggestions, I have a sneaking suspicion you're going to find something that you have been looking for. Don't come into the room first time, or don't come back into the rooms looking to pick the program apart. See, the program of action known as Alcoholics Anonymous, it's a perfect program made for imperfect people. All right. And I'll be the first one to tell you, it doesn't make sense when you think about it, but it kind of does make sense. You're walking into a room full of imperfect people who are trying to practice a perfect program. So when you walk into this room full of imperfect people, it's going to be much easier for you to pick apart the program. What you're really doing is you're picking apart the people. All right. And just as Jenny and I talked the other night, that is the people that tell you to sit down and shut up, they're not representative of the whole. All right. Nor am I a representative of the whole of AA. I'm not. I don't pretend to be. But the majority of people that I have found will welcome you. They will encourage you. They will give you the experience, strength, and hope that you're looking for. But you have to be willing to accept it. You just can't walk in with a chip on your shoulder looking to pick the program apart like I did. Because if you walk in looking to come up with a reason not to come back, I promise you, you're going to find one. You're going to find several. This guy did. So I want to leave you with those words of encouragement today. When you go into the room, whether you're coming back in or it's your first time in, make sure you're going in with a sincere heart, a sincere attitude. The big book talks about on page, or I think it's 42. I may be wrong here. It's in chapter 4. In the realm of the material, men's minds were fettered by superstitions, traditions, and all sorts of fixed ideas. What Bill's trying to say is, we have these preconceived notions about God anyway, but we have these preconceived notions about AA. All right. Sure, I'll be the first one to point out a lot of the inconsistencies amongst the fellowship, but I've never found one inconsistency about the steps, and that's the difference. Again, it's a perfect program executed by imperfect people. So we can pick apart people all day long because, again, we're talking about drug addicts and alcoholics. First and foremost, I am imperfect. All right, absolutely. You can pick me apart all day long, and I deserve it. I absolutely deserve it. But what you come in seeking to find, if you come in seeking to find excuses, you will find them. Make sure you come in or come back in to the rooms today with an open heart, a willingness to learn, and you will find that experience, strength, and hope that you just may be looking for. So with that being said, I'll let you guys go. I hope you guys have an absolutely kick-ass Thursday. Again, tomorrow night's meeting, kickoff, the pilot meeting of Crosstalk. I'm excited about it. We had a great meeting last night at the Attitude Adjustment meeting. Encourage you guys to come check that out on Wednesday nights as well. That was fun. So, but yeah, tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. I want to thank you guys for letting me come in and share 5 to 10 minutes of your day with you. This right here helps to keep me sober, and I couldn't be more appreciative, so thank you for that. If you guys have a topic you'd like to hear discussed, you can feel free to drop it in the Recovery Classroom Facebook group page down below. You can email me directly, drew@soberschool.org. You can also Facebook Messenger into the classroom or myself personally. So with that, I'll let you guys go. Hope you guys have a kick-ass Thursday. We'll talk again tomorrow. Remember, guys, you can't get drunk if you don't take that first drink.